we love falling deeper, drown ourselves in all that goes on. You say fear the reaper, I say bring him on. You probably follow, I'm on the new wave. You're looking hollow, I found a new way. Show me how you do, tell me how you feel. Cause you say you're living fine all the time, but I know what's real, and it's all the same. Tell me how you deal, cause you've been waiting on the next thing I would say. I'm on a new wave, I'm on a new wave, I'm on a new wave, I'm on a new wave. They can't help but notice, say my name till they wear it out. Envy is the focus.
Alright, I have a little bit of a story to tell. A story of how I basically had a fight with the road for the second time and mucked up my left leg for the second time. Alright, so basically what happened was we had an 82k stage for the first stage, and it was like 2 big laps. So like you start left-hander, 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 and then you do that twice. So it was like in the first 10k basically I just kind of rolled at the back, seeing what was going on. A few moves went, didn't go with any of them, and then I think 2 guys rolled off the front, and then 1 guy was bridging to them, and they had about 30 seconds on the bunch already. And then Gordy comes up to me and he tells me, oh, that's a pretty strong move, you should probably be in that. So I attack the bunch and do a 2-minute effort to bridge up to them, and then I was feeling really good, and I got in there and I started working with them, and then about 3k later, or I don't know, around about that, we get into the first left-hand corner, and I don't know, probably too much adrenaline, feeling good, and then I just go out and then in real tight. It was a little bit wet, it was wet before the corner, and then it was wet into the corner, and then it went straight uphill, and I just lost the bike from underneath me. I just went sliding and then smashed my shoulder into the ground and smashed my hip into the ground. And at the time I hit my hands on the ground and I couldn't feel my right hand for about 10 minutes. So I was riding along like this with this shoved up my jersey because it was real cold. I was just trying to slowly get the feeling back into my hand. But luckily there's not too much damage to my bike. Like the shifters are a bit scuffed up and the handlebar tape. I think I hit the rear skewer, the wheels were a bit out of whack, and so were the brakes, but other than that everything's good. Frame's not cracked, wheels are fine. And yeah, I tried to race today. I was turned up for the 3rd stage. I did the time trial, which was just pretty painful because I'm just trying to,
what's happening?
Tell them how I crashed.
Oh.
And then tried to do the time trial.
Yeah.
And then, but it was pretty painful because my aerobar pad sit there, but I had to sit in there. I don't know, but I still did a decent time.
Probably because you didn't have enough painkillers.
Yeah, should have had some more. I should have had some Tramadol.
Yeah, some ibuprofens and some Tramadol. Yeah, then you would have been through.
Yeah. So it is.
Today's recap.
Well, today didn't go too well. Yeah, so I tried to start today's stage, and I lasted it to halfway, but then I got massive back cramps and like my back seized up, and my hip at about 30k in, every time I pedaled my hip would just start like really hurting, and just that wasn't going too well. So I pulled out today and then watched the last stage, and then tomorrow I'll watch the stage. I might go and jump in one of the lead cars or something like that, get some filming there, and then we're going to head back to Masterton. Yeah.
Can't help but notice, say my name till they wear it out. Envy is the focus, there's no reason to doubt. You probably follow, I'm on the new wave. You're looking hollow, I found a new way. Show me how you do, Tell me how you feel, 'cause you say you're living fine all the time, but I know what's real, and it's all the same. Tell me how you deal, 'cause you've been waiting on the next thing I would say. I'm on a new wave. I'm on a new wave.
Well, thank you for watching. Not a very exciting Taranaki tour like I thought it was going to be, but you know, these things happen. And see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe. Ah, yes, I love it.
I'm on a new wave. Tell me all your problems. No, I simply can't relate.